Hey guys, what's up? This is Cyrus, and this is the 15th video in my Let's Play Space Run 5-star delivery. After this video, we will be halfway through our entire run, and what better mission to go on than Zone 5.1? One of probably the most difficult missions up to this point, and it definitely requires some finesse, and unlike most missions, I feel like you kind of have to lose stuff to beat this mission. Now, I do all my missions without looking at anybody else's guides, so there might actually be a much better way to do this. So feel free to go out there and look for somebody that just breezes through this one, but this is my kind of complicated way to get through it, and I'm going to show you that right now. So I've got 33,300 credits that I've saved up from previous missions. I'm going to go ahead and treat myself, finally, to upgrading my heavy laser turret fully. I always feel like this is my favorite weapon out of the entire game, and really this is why I spent all the money on it, is because I want this high energy shots that increases the weapon damage by 30%, makes me feel all warm and tingly inside. And the other thing that I'm going to want for this mission specifically is I'm going to want the power generator to have the overload, and what that does is it actually allows other things next to it to be powered up with an additional power. And that's important because in this mission, Zone 5.1, you're going to be having your stuff next to these strange crystals, which actually drains the power. So you can actually make up for it by overloading your power generators, and that'll give you extra power. So I'm going to go ahead and start this one. I've tried a couple configurations on this mission, but I'm going to show you the one that I found the most successful for me personally, that I can usually consistently get 5 stars on this one. A kind of an Easter egg here, if you haven't noticed before, a lot of these ships in this game, or the layouts of the configurations, are based off of other things. So for instance, this layout right here is actually a Ferengi Marauder from Star Trek, if you've seen one of those. There's some other ones like this in the game, but I thought that was pretty cool. So my strange crystals here, they take up 3 spaces like this, and I'm going to actually put them all toward the back of the ship. Actually, I think I might move that one to maybe be like that, and maybe one right there, and maybe one right there. And then I'm going to use the singular engine, so I'm going to go ahead and put it right there, and we're going to hit start. This mission is going to be kind of unique. I had to do some strange things with this mission in order to beat it. And one of the things was I'm only going to use these basic thrusters. I'm going to go ahead and break that one, and I'm not going to build a new one. And it's because we start getting a lot of stuff coming in very early, and I want to have the extra income. And right off the bat, actually, what I'm going to do is something kind of unique. I'm going to build a heavy laser turret going that way with my first power generator going there. And as soon as I get enough money, I'm going to build another power generator. And what this is going to do, you can see there's threats coming in from 2 directions, but I'm actually going to ignore one side completely, which is something that I do not usually do. But I don't know, I felt it was kind of necessary. The 5-star delivery on this, I feel, is pretty soft as long as you build a bunch of basic engines. So I'm not too worried about that right off the bat. And there's a little pop-up. I'm just going to save my money here. So no real danger. There's just crystals coming in. We're going to go ahead and destroy them all. Collect the money. And as quick as we can, because we're losing income on this side, I am going to build another heavy laser turret going the other way. But right now I can't do it. And actually, you're going to see something that you don't see very often in our stream or our videos, is you're going to actually see some crystals hit the ship. And they're not going to do a ton of damage, and they're not going to destroy anything, but that's definitely not something I usually strive to do. I try to do this as cleanly as possible, and this one is not going to be very clean. I apologize, and again, if you find another guide with a much more clean run, feel free to do that one instead. I'll probably even go look for one after this, see what other people have come up with, but this is just the way I do it. And you're going to see right now a couple of these asteroids are going to hit the ship. And when they hit your ship, they do damage. They don't do a ton of damage, but you don't get any money from them when they hit your ship. And that's almost gone, so we're definitely going to rectify that situation in a second. You can kind of, these ones that are damaged, you can kind of save them by putting something on them. so here's our first true threat. It's coming in from some pirate drones. I'm going to build a shield generator here like I have in some other videos on the outside, just to protect my heavy gun turret. That's going to be super important for this mission. This turret's going to do a bunch of damage. I'm surprised it actually didn't take out more, but that's okay. We're going to have the money from that. I'm actually going to build some additional just basic laser turrets going out that direction, and they're going to help take that guy out. I'll go ahead and repair that. And this mission, much more so than, I guess, other missions, is about getting your defenses up quick, rather than getting the engines out quick. Look at that, it just takes all the fighters out. That shield generator is more than fine. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and build another engine, because, and I'm going to tactically break this one. Oh, as soon as I can. I can't quite yet. I'm going to build a laser turret there, just because that spot is actually quite low on life, and by putting something there, it'll actually kind of gain it more life. And why not? We'll put another laser turret right there. These laser turrets are actually enough to fend off anything that's coming from this direction or this direction for the entire mission. A lot of this stuff that comes in is going to be from the direct front, or and actually, you can see we have something coming from the direct front, and I kind of want to take care of it, so I'm going to go ahead and put a missile turret out going to the front. It's going to get taken out. These are just like free money if you can destroy them. Very nice. Very nice. I'm going to repair that, and I'm going to create a shield generator here to kind of protect what we've got here. Build another, actually, no, I'm going to build an engine here. And you can see we're actually way behind on our 5-star, but we're going to make up for that here in a minute. Now that we've got most of our defenses pretty much set up, try to get that last one. I don't know if there's anything this way. There we go, we're good. Got a threat coming in from that direction. We're going to start building engines galore here, and even a power generator here so we can potentially boost them. Okay, so actually, we're going to see how this goes, because I messed it up a bit. So I should have spent probably that money on a missile defense system, because right now we're going to have missiles flying in here, and I'm going to try to... I'm probably going to have to use the recharge here in order to fend off this guy, but it should not be a problem. Some other stuff coming in from that direction. Oh, recharge. Go ahead. Good. Now that might get destroyed right now. And like I said, we lose some stuff in this one, but I think that's just kind of the way it has to go. So I'm going to build an engine there, an engine there. I'm going to rebuild my turret going there. Repair. I know we have another executioner here, so I'm going to be a little smarter this time and remember to actually... Oh no, you know, I'm going to tactically break all this stuff one more time so that we just get some extra money. And I can go ahead and build my laser defense turret. Yes. And I'm going to build another missile turret going this way. And a... Oop. That's gonna... There we go. See, that guy normally just takes 1 power, which would be fine with that, but he was touching this crystal, which actually drains the power, so I overloaded that one to ensure that he would have power to take out all these missiles. And you can see one of these missile defense systems is more than enough to take out even 2 missile launchers, which is what this guy had. And then my little 2 missile launchers right here are doing all the damage. Nope, I don't think that's going to do it. I'm going to build a couple other things. I'm going to build a power generator there and a power generator right there. Oh, that guy's going to take damage. Oh no! I have to rebuild that. Very unclean. I warned you in the beginning. Sorry. Got some small ships coming in from that direction. We're going to go ahead and push our lasers over there, and then I'm going to start boosting. Got the extra money. And look at, because I put all these extra generators around, I can just boost everything. Actually, I could probably build a... Okay, I could have saved it. I could have saved that by building that laser, a shield generator right there. I'm gonna repair that. And now we got some more stuff coming in. Woo! We're actually quite close on our 5-star here. There's another executioner coming in from that direction, so I'm actually gonna build another. Another laser system. This is just getting wrecked, guys. It's getting rough.
This may be
Oh, and that does not work. What do you know? What do you know? So we're gonna recharge that. As soon as that's down, we're gonna recharge that and hope for the best. Woo! Tough, huh?
bites the dust.
And there we go. That's 5 stars. So that was probably one of the sloppiest 5-star deliveries that I've ever done. And, you know, if you're watching this and this is the first video you've ever watched, I apologize. Because usually they're much more clean. This is going to be a very rough run. And I'm actually going to go ahead and post this. I'm not going to redo it because I do think that there are probably better ways to do it out there. And I'm interested to go watch them right now. But I don't know, this kind of shows that, you know, it's always a learning experience, and if I do something like on my main account with all my fully upgrades, like maybe it'll work out okay. And this one, it didn't work out quite as well as I'd hoped. I use my main account to kind of figure out the best way to do these, and so maybe I'll go back and try this one on a weaker account, like this one, more often. You don't always have to work with like the self-imposed handicap that I always give myself, which is that I'm not going to rerun missions in order to gain extra credits. I'm just going to run them as best as I can, and if they work out, they work out, and if they don't, I'm just going to find a better way to do it. But I hope that this was a good learning experience. I felt like the heavy laser cannons in the front with the shield generators and then a couple of just regular laser turrets on the sides was enough to fend off most everything. Sometimes you have to rebuild, but you do have extra credits to redo that. And by putting all the crystal structures at the back, you can just build regular thrusters, and you don't have to worry too much about them. It's hard to build the heavy thrusters because they're always going to be touching one of these things. So just build a bunch of regular thrusters and boost them as you need to, and you should be able to get 5 stars. So sorry that one was so sloppy, guys. Next time, let's see what we might do next time. That was the 15th video. We are halfway done. Thank God. Next time we're going to do... this is actually one of my more favorite missions. We're going to do asteroids on steroids for our first video on the second half of the series. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, keep getting 5 stars, and this is Cyrus out.